EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the Buffalo Bills. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go in Western New York. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
On the set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Buffalo.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. First and 10.
Let's go. 18, 60,
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tokyo. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We are through 1. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 18 yards on the pickup there and a 1st down. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Desperados. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Desperados move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the ground, a 1st down run. There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That one good for 29. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. They'll take this forward for about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy.
And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Jones in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's Jones in motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Desperados build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that... was a fantastic return. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tokyo. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down, but somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Hawk 70. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check up.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10.
6. Check up.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stick with him again. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Bills. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. As they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And will be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, set.
to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Third and 7.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. 22 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the 35, here's second and 9. They'll give on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. This is first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first down. He'll run. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll tuck, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Look at the big guy rumble. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Desperados will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.